Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to look at the simple past tense. So, first of all, what is a tense? A tense is the form of a verb that tells us the time of an action. So, for example, if our verb is go, then in the present tense, the form of the verb is go. In the past tense, it is went. In the perfect tense, it is gone. And in the continuous tense, it is going. So when we come across the word went, we know that it is the past tense. There are 12 tenses in all. In this lesson, we will look at only the simple past tense. To use the simple past tense, we should know the past tense forms, that is the V2 forms of all the verbs. Most verbs take an ed at the end. So if we have a word like walk and we want to make it past tense, we can simply add ed and it'll become walked, which is past tense. But some words don't take an ed at the end. They change in different ways. For example, the verb go becomes went in the past tense. The verbs which change into past tense when we add ed to them are known as regular verbs, and the other verbs which change in different forms are known as irregular verbs. We use the simple past tense to talk about an action that happened or took place at a point in time in the past. Look at the diagram below. There is a horizontal line. This represents time. And there's a vertical line which represents the present time. That is now, the present moment. To the left of the vertical line is the past. And to the right of the vertical line is the future. Now in this diagram, we can see a point which is on the timeline to the left of the vertical line. That point represents an action at a point in time in the past. That is, the point represents the simple past tense. Below is an example of a sentence in the simple past tense. He ate an apple. He is the subject. Ate is the form of the verb in the past tense, and an apple is the object of the verb. So this sentence can be represented by a formula, which is the formula of the simple past tense. That is subject plus V2 plus object. Now, only one verb is required to form the simple past tense. So if we have sentences like Rahul was ate an apple yesterday, it is incorrect. Sonali had been to the mall this morning. This is also incorrect because in both these cases there are two verbs. So Rahul was ate. Was and ate, there are two verbs in that sentence. And Sonali had been. Had and been are again two verbs in the sentence. Both the sentences are incorrect. So then, what do we need to say? We need to say Rahul ate an apple yesterday and Sonali went to the mall this morning. So the verbs was or were are not compulsory to form the simple past tense. In the second sentence, Sonali had been to the mall this morning. This is actually in the past perfect tense, but the sentence is incomplete. We will see this when we have a look at past perfect tense. Okay, I just mentioned that we need only one verb to form the simple past tense, but that is only for simple sentences. When we have compound sentences, which are joined with conjunctions, then we can have more than one subject in the sentence and we can have more than one verb in the sentence. For example, Rahul played cricket and Sonali stayed at home. Here, Rahul is one subject, Sonali is another subject. Played is one verb and stayed is another verb. So we have two subjects and two verbs. Now, if we add more conjunctions to the sentence, then there could be even more subjects and more verbs in the sentence. The simple past tense is also used to talk of an action that took place regularly at certain points in time in the past. For example, Rahul played cricket regularly last month. So that means Rahul played cricket at different points in time, maybe day after day in the past month. However, please note that this is not a continuous action. It is an action that is taking place regularly at different points in time. Another use of the simple past tense is to talk of a past fact. Now, sentences which talk only about facts, they have no action in them. There is no action involved. For example, Sonali was a teacher. So Sonali is not doing anything. There is no action involved. It only states a fact that she was a teacher. So to indicate facts, we use the verbs was or were. The formula for this simple past tense remains the same: subject plus V2 plus object. So we have seen three uses of the simple past tense. The first was to talk of an action at a point in time in the past. The second was to talk of an action that happened regularly in the past. The third was to talk of a past fact. That is the end of our lesson. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on the bell icon so that you can get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. I hope you like this lesson. Thanks for watching.